Hello and welcome back. In today's video we'll be making Snow White's dress. Let's get going. To start off with, you need a piece of paper and a mannequin from the doll's house, or if you're making it for a doll, obviously the doll. The principles are the same. Now you need to take the mannequin, or as I said, the doll, and you place it on a sheet of paper. I'm using a pen so it show up better on camera, but I would normally use a pencil. And you take the measurements that you need. So I will place this on near the edge, and I need it from the waist, which is about there, to this. So I want the dress to be a little bit longer, so I'm going to move the waistline to there. So if you want the measurement of that, I will provide it for you, which is 5.5 centimeters, so just over 2 inches. Double check. Yeah, just over 2 inches. Sorry, just double checking. So that's the length of the skirt. Now you need to double that. So you can either do it with the mannequin or you can do it with the measurement. I'm just going to do it with a ruler or tape measure. So that's the length of fabric you need, and you need it as depth as well. So that's 11 centimeters by 11 centimeters. And then you cut that out, and that's your pattern piece for the skirt. Once you've cut the yellow fabric into the square from the pattern piece, you then want to fold it in half. Like so. And then in half again. And snip off. So once you fold it in all fours, you need to snip off the center piece here. Not right down, but just a little way, like that. That will become your waistline. Now, you need to cut off this corner opposite the waistline and cut it in a circle. Now you can use chalk. I'm just using a pen so it's easy for you to see. So you do a curved line. You cut that off. So you're basically making a circle skirt. When you open it up, you should have something like this. Next, what you want to do is on one of the crease lines that I have already made in the fabric, you cut that off like so, and you have a piece like that. Looks like Pac-Man. Right, anyway. Then you want to cut off a quarter of it. And that's the start of the skirt. Take a blue strip of fabric and you take the mannequin and just check that it covers. So that's going to be the bodice. And then what you need to do is to sew the bodice onto the waistline of the yellow fabric. So once you've attached the bodice onto the skirt, you should have something like that. You can do a bit neater than what I have here, because it's quite small and quite fiddly. You take the mannequin and you just make sure that it still fits. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now we're going to make the sleeves. For that you need 2 small squares of blue fabric, and if you look on an image of Snow White, she has some red fabric attached. For that pattern I'm just going to sew a stitch of red embroidery thread, so I'm just going to do that now. And there we have it, 2 sleeves ready to be made. What we want to do next is to fold it in half and stitch along there, and do that for both of them. Once you've sewn them, you flip around the other way like I've done here. So you turn them back in and you have 2 sleeves. Now you bring your dress over. You find out that's going to be the back, and that is the front. So you sew 1 sleeve here and the other one on that side. I'll just do that now. And there you go, we've got the sleeves attached to the dress. Then what you need to do is fold it so it's the wrong side facing out, and you line up the waist of the bodice and the bottom of the skirt, and you sew along there to close that seam off. I'll just do that quickly. And there we have it, the sleeves sewed on. I added a bit of yellow cotton down the line, because if you look in the animation, she has a white line, a yellow line going down the front of her bodice. And you have Snow White's dress. And there you see, I applied it to the mannequin. And It's not too shabby. And that's how you can make Snow White's dress. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!